everybody, my name is Key and you are now tuned in to Key's Tech Corner. So what you see here is an infrastructure map. This infrastructure map shows you a viewpoint of all the hosts and nodes that are available in your environment. So when hovering over various nodes, you'll see that we have a couple of different zones here, right? We have a Tanzu stood up environment here, also some things in GCP and also IBM as well. For the sake of the demo, I'll be walking you through some towers in the specifically in the Kubernetes demonstration environment that we have. So when hovering over a specific tower, we can see various either services, applications, even down to the containers that may be specifically aligned to that tower. So after clicking that tower, I'm given the option to dig into a dashboard, and you'll hear me use the term entity as we go through the demonstration. And an entity is anything that can be identified by Instana and given metrics against. So towers are just a stack of what I've heard so much as pizza boxes, and the pizza boxes represent the apps and services and things like that. But towers are a compilation of those things, and initially they're your hosts. So we can go into a dashboard that represents that host and get some key metrics that are important to your operations teams. So for this one, this is a Linux box that shows you CPU usage, memory usage, CPU load, and even some of your individual CPU metrics as well, and even memory also. So in addition, as we get some of these baseline metrics, you're also given a correlation down from the metal all the way up into the customer-facing application if you're running one, right? So if we come to the left side, we can see various entities that are aligned to this stack in a more granular level. So let's just say if I want to look into a Node.js app that may be running on this stack, I can actually go into the specific Node.js app and get additional metrics as it relates to this specific Node.js app. So if I wanted to know a garbage collection host time or a heat usage, memory usage, garbage collection activity, and so on and so on, I could do so just by simply clicking on that app as it relates to that infrastructure. Say that I drop this link on you right now and you're put into this web page and you're like, hey, this is just the app key. How do I know what else is going on as it relates to this specific application? That's fine. Pay attention to the top of the screen here. You have a menu button, and this menu button gives you a correlation all the way down from the metal to the actual process itself. So if I work from the bottom to the top, you have your process, which is a node process here, your front end for your application that's running in a Docker container, your Docker container, which is running in a Kubernetes pod, which is a combination of containers. Also, that pod is running in the Kubernetes node, and that node is running on our hardware, which is a Linux host. So that gives us a good viewpoint of how each one of these components really stick together and how to build that correlation, right? So when we think about a platform, if you're using something, just say like you're about to go into the cloud here within the next coming months or a year or two, right? If you decide to use something like Kubernetes or OpenShift or something like that, which is a platform, Instana also gives you visibility into that platform.